Welcome, brothers and sisters. Wasn't gonna go live, but got a little motivated on my run here, and it's a little warmer, so I'll be quick. Market. What did I say? Gonna hit 105,000 this weekend. Who knows? But we're trending in the right direction. What's been going on is everything I mentioned on my last videos. We're just in waiting period, accumulation period. Bitcoin will lead the pack. It has to lead the pack again. Then sell off all the rinse and repeat stuff in the positive way, not the negative way. This is what we want to see. As much as we want to see it go straight up, that's never good. Then we see the flash crashes like we have. Now we'll get flash crashes anyways, but nothing like if Bitcoin got to 130K this week, your flash crash could be at all the way down to 100K. And your alts that go up will just give back a million things. It'll just give back 40, 50%, 100% easily. So we want to see this. It does not eliminate flash crashes, like I said, but those are nothing but buying opportunities in the bull market. 103K Bitcoin. Volume's been down a little bit. We almost got to 103 and a half, which is good. Nothing else totally killing. I mean, some things XLR are coming back up. But a lot of things, took a 5%, 10% hit. Things up right now are, one couple percent. What's killing it? Shadow. What a weekend for Shadow. Telling you, Luca, hi. Here we are again, brother. Here we are again. As I told you, the law of DCA, if you kind of believe in a project, is two perfect examples. And it would have worked out for AMP. It's just I have no trust in it. Is Shadow Token that I bought very high, and Proppy that I bought very high. On the way down, falling knife, bought it. I'm up money on both of them. I mean, it took me a bit to get into the money on Shadow because I started buying it at 130 something. And it's been sitting at 30 cents, 40 cents forever. And all of a sudden it gets a little headwind. Nothing crazy, not even a ton of volume. 4 million volume. But the circulating supply, the tokenomics, like I always tell you, that is 96% of it is out. It's 161 million. So it takes nothing for this to move up or down. A project like this could be at $10 in no time. Project like Proppy, $10, in a day. If the volume comes in a couple billion volume, it'll go up $3 because of the light supply. When you expect the end of the cycle, Luca? I'm good, mate. I'm good. Sorry, I'm out of breath just because I just ran a 5K, so I'm good. I hope you're doing well. Beautiful geese. Brother, there's no way to tell. Okay, people are telling you 90 days. People are telling you 120 days. People are telling you first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, 2025. What will end the cycle, and every cycle ends, as you know, what will end it is, and I can't give you a date. No, anyone who gives you a date is lying. That's all they're doing. Anyone who gives you a price, like I just did, where I think it can go, if the money comes in, I can't tell you where Proppy's going or any of that. I hope it gets to $10, but I can't guarantee it, and I can't even assume. We have to just you have to be deep in the market, pay close attention to the macro events and what's going on in the economy and what the Fed does. Right now, that plays a factor, and see what happens when Trump gets in. That will be it. So I'll start DCing out from April, I think. Well, yeah, maybe April will be March. Maybe April will be July. The likelihood of us having a dry summer is likely, but we don't know. So you know all this. But my opinion, if you want my opinion, honestly, my true opinion on when the market is going to end is I have no idea. I've been in the markets, for 30 years, over 30 years. And they end when you don't think they're going to end. And they begin when you don't think they're going to begin, right? They honestly crash without you knowing it. Something dramatic happens or a slow burn, like the inflation and all that stuff. And it was a mixture of things, right? The influx of COVID money, then the printing of money, and then true inflation, and then all the 5 factors that ended the bull market last time. And we're all in this community, and you can listen to other people. Just remember, there will never be a super cycle. Doesn't matter about institutions, doesn't matter about ETFs. None of that stuff matters. All that will matter is the market is going to end, and we don't want to pick the top. It's okay leaving money on the table, Luca. It's okay. You know that. So you're going to DCA out. That's wonderful. That's a great strategy. It's never too early to take profits. You leave money on the table, whoop you do. Take profits out, pay taxes, take profits, and if you want to invest some of that, fine. But remember, you're in this to make profits. Venbon, good morning. How are you, mate? Sharon Jiva. Hey, from Nepal? Are you a Buddhist? Welcome from Nepal. Welcome. Love Nepal. I know many people from Nepal. I help rescue people from Tibet into Nepal, Buddhist monks, Tibetan Buddhist monks. Hot sauce, good morning, my brother. XRO Blocks, good morning. I am him. Good morning. What about Virtuals Protocol? Love it. I love it. Virtuals is an incredible call. A great system. Yeah, you know me, Luke. I try to be clear and honest. And I'm happy that you keep asking me that stuff. I'm happy if I get passionate about it. It's just passion. It's never judgmental. It's more nobody knows. Nobody knows anything. The experts. Look at Raoul Pal, all these so-called experts. Larry Fink. Everyone thinks Larry Fink, what he does, he sets prices, or Jamie Dimon. Nobody knows. We're all guessing. It's called speculation. Nobody knows what tomorrow will bring or later today. So, when people predict prices, please don't ask people to predict prices, guys in other people's chats, just because they don't know. And if the problem with price predictions are people get false hopes. And so my price prediction is always, okay, I own this, where I'd like to sell it. Hope you all are great. Top of the morning, Cabradai. Top of the morning to you. For me, it's a big passion as well. Yeah, I live this life, right? I have a career. I have a family, full-time career. I'm busy as hell, but I work remote. I'm in crypto 24/7. I mean, I go to bed and crypto news is on. Most of the opinions I take with a grain of salt, and I know are scammy, but I want to hear them. And I'm always finding new streamer YouTubers to listen to see their angle. And a lot of it is similar. And then I get sick of them, just like people get sick of me and they unsubscribe. Crypto Holmes, where have you been? Morning. But if you want to be successful in crypto, and all of you probably on here know this, for the new people jumping on, you have to be in it full time. Not you quit everything and you're in crypto. You have to be educating yourself, right? This weekend, what did I do? Because of C90, I learned Coinbase Pro Advance. And now I'm good for the most part. I started messing with it. And boy, am I going to save myself fees. I'm about to do something, go to next year, I'm going to be selling worth of crypto. And when I say millions, I mean literally millions. Minimum $2 million. And who knows what the maximum will be. But I will be selling next year, and I'll let you all know that when. But because I started asking questions in this community, C90, who's a very educated guy in this stuff, and DEXs and all that, I used to be, but it's a long time ago. I don't risk it. He was able to help me. And then I took it from there and looked into it. And that's what this community is supposed to do. Help each other. We got a ton of other channels we can get on and tear each other apart, all that. And if we do that a little bit here, that's okay too. We're all big boys and girls. But he helped my ass. And now he's in the money of Shadow. He bought it, I believe he said, after I bought it, and it was a total loser. But because I bought a ton, once the volume picked up again, 40, 50, 60, 70 cents, I'm in the money. You can't keep a good project down, my brothers and sisters. You can't keep a good project down. Are you mostly looking at liquidity or TA? Yeah. Otherwise, I just look where the strength is. What's the momentum? and I hold, and that's all. If I was trading, if I was, I'm getting interested in maybe getting back into leverage. I haven't done it in 100 years just to mess around. But you know what? Here's the problem with me. Once I get my mind on something, it's pretty hard to get me off of it. So I probably will end up doing that. Probably me and my daughter's boyfriend, one of my daughter's boyfriends. I got him into crypto and now he's going nuts in it. So maybe him and I will get into leverage. I used to do that full time in the equities market, 100 years ago, where I made my first millions and lost by 29. But we learn from those mistakes. But I wouldn't be, I'd probably do high leverage and low money, 100, 500, get used to it. But I'm not going to do it this second. I think leverage trading will be very nice when we get into the thick of things and we make let up and start buying longs. It'll be huge. Yeah. Your live streams are like Pokemons. You can catch them all. Look at that. Where's it at? Pikachu or whatever. I don't know. My kids never were into Pokemon, so it's I only know it by what's out there. That's funny. Mid, long term is your strategy. It's short term now, Luca. I've been in long term, so it's short term now. I mean, I keep buying projects. I keep stacking on more. It is long term now. It has been long. Some of them I've had a year. Some of them, like XRP, I've had 8 or 9 years. So that's definitely long term, but that was not by choice. I would have sold XRP the last market if the SEC never came in and it got to $3, $4 all-time highs. I would have sold it. But I can tell you this, I would not be, anything's possible, right? The market could end tonight or tomorrow. But my goal is not to be caught with any bags on me when the bear market starts, right? And we should be a long way off of that. But macro will tell us where we're at on that. It's difficult to stay grounded with price expectations. Everything feels so bullish, especially with the new elect. Cap or die, you're 100% correct. Here's the thing. We couldn't have been any worse. Before the whole election and everything, even with the ETFs and everything, sentiment was horrible. The market does not like ambiguity. It does not like not knowing what's going to happen. They have a president who is, his administration is attacking, crypto since the beginning. And the administration before that was attacking it as well. The Trump administration was attacking it as well, let's be honest. And it's just constant attack for years. We were let down. We all thought Gary Gensler. We were very excited that he was nominated because he was a MIT, taught a little bit at MIT, and then he came in and he killed us. So the market was decimated. And then the ETFs came out and gave us a little hype, the expectations of hype this year. We ran up. Then we got killed because of all of the BS and no interest. Now with Trump on the road during the campaign talking about it, I didn't believe him. I don't believe a word he says, but I like what he was saying, but he was reading it. As he got more and more into it and he kept saying more things, it's great. Harris never came out and did the right thing by the crypto community. She said one statement and it was fairly reverse racism on that, only speaking about the black population and they invest in it. It was a stupid move. She couldn't have run worse pain. But anyway, once the election came and we knew it was a blowout, you have all his sons talking about it, the hype is just there. And the volume came in. We did everything we needed to meet. Getting over 85,000. Minimum of 180 billion a day volume. Like I said, these are all the things I've been saying forever because you can't have a bull market without it. You can't have a bull market at 100 billion volume a day. It's impossible. So we hit all the markers. Now we're in the resting zone, accumulation zone, and the typical stuff. But there's nothing wrong with being overly bullish. You should be, but you always have to be, cautiously optimistic like I am. If I wasn't optimistic, I would not be investing as much as I do. I truly feel we have to see what happens with the administration. But if everything goes according to plan and the market, nothing crazy happens, I think Trump inviting Xi over, for the inauguration, even though it's just a gesture, very brilliant. Let's open dialogue. That's all a political move. But it'll get out of control. Positive for us. But remember this, if it fires up too crazily, it will come down, and we'll all know when it happens. We will all know when it's too fired up. All right, so if you have Solana and it gets up to 800, I would start taking profits. If everything is up, the small caps, the large caps are up 3 times from here. Let's face it. I mean, for Solana to get to $900 is difficult. If XRP's $7, $8, if Cardano's around there, XLR, Injectives at $100, Avalanche $200. All this is going on, and then all of a sudden the mid caps, the low caps, let's say the low caps, started exploding from a penny to 30 pennies to $1, like Decentraland did last time, and a million other things. Sandbox. If we get to that euphoria where something goes from 6 cents to $1, $2, you start selling out, you start decent out. Because that's overhyped. We will have a crash. And you have to be careful on buying again. You just never know when it ends. So you keep listening. Do not listen to YouTubers at that point telling you what's going on. You have to use your gut. And do not be afraid to take profits. I'm thinking about the leverage as well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which platform to use. There's so many. So I'm going to be educating myself a little more on that because it's been so long. I'm certainly not going to teach it because I've got to relearn it. And so I'm looking into it. We'll put it that way. Don't give everything we know out. Yeah. Tell me 50x projects, the quiz game. To new folks on here, if you can subscribe if you're not a subscriber, 50x gains. That's a tough one, but I'll tell you which ones I like. Okay, I'll go through a little bit of my portfolio and I'll tell you where I would like to see them go. These are not price predictions. These are my personal opinion. I think Benki, I would like, Benki's been struggling, but it's very cheap. I would like to see that 30 cents. It's Benki. QI is the code. It's the acronym. But it's not doing great. But it'll pop up to 10 cents if it ever gets momentum. It's just not following Avalanche right now like it should be. It's a liquidity pool on there. It's a great project. It's just not getting any hype, except from vegan crypto. I think Moonwell will do very well. No pun intended. I call Velodrome, at 7, 8, 9 cents. It popped up to 37 cents. It's back down. I don't know how good it's going to do, but I see a buck out of that. But, you could have bought it at 11 cents forever. AIOZ, I bought it a penny. It's a little, definitely not too late for it, but it's not going to 50x from here. Possibly XCN, that's a high risk one. I love Cody. I can't say 50xers, but to me, those are all 5 to 10xers where I'd like to see them go. I think Goldfinch might pick up. I think TrueFi may do well. These are all cheap. Shadow, you could have just bought it 30 cents forever. Suku may do well. Degen, not the greatest tokenomics, might do okay. So there's quite a few and quite a few more. We'll go through our everything will go through a phase. You're going to have things pop up. Then RWA will get. This is hopeful. RWA hopefully will get steam again. Then it may cool off, and some of those profits will go into DeFi, and then DePIN, and then AI. Nobody knows what narrative is going to take off and when or if, but they usually all do. Maybe DeSci will take off at some point. Meme coins, they'll have another lift off for new people getting in. That's what they're going to want to do. I mean, someone like my daughter's boyfriend just started crypto, and before I knew it, like I said, he downloaded a Phantom wallet and Dex Screen and started trading meme coins instantly. It's like, what? Within a day, he was doing that. Amazing. That's what we want to see. But I that money come into that's good initiation. And meme coins take out taxes, throw it into alts. You'll have a little. It's very risky, but you'll have better luck in the long run. Do you see the prospect of several countries starting a Bitcoin reserve, extending the bull run, or on the road to bag holding? Yeah, good question. I think if we can get a reserve pass, some type of reserve, or just holding what we have and accumulating a little, you will 100. But I don't think it leads to a super cycle. It could lead to Bitcoin never going down to $15,000 again. You never know what happens, right? A lot of people were saying the last bull market, Bitcoin will never go below 20,000. But all the alts will get killed. And Bitcoin will get killed too. It's just you may not see it in the depths of $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 again. But if we have to, here in America, they have to lead the pack. China could, what would be great is if China said that you were going to do that. Then we would hopefully jump on it. It'd be a race, like a race to the moon, like we did with Russia. First country to the moon. Well, we need someone hungry who wants to buy all the Bitcoin. And most streamers will tell you that's horrible and we don't want that. And they want that. They're just telling you they're going to suck up all your Bitcoin. We want that. We want them to keep buying Bitcoin. Because if Bitcoin gets to 110, 20, 30, 40, 50,000, the alts are going to go crazy. But the alts will have a horrible bear market. So that's why we sell them all. That's why I'm selling even the ones I firmly believe in. AIOZ, which I have at a penny. I'm a long way off to where I bought it. I'm selling the shit out of that. Ondo, I have at 21 cents. All these things that I have very low. They're all gone, baby. Going to cash. Still 6 months left of the bull market. I'll be back in, but I can tell you, if I cash out 2 to 4 or 5 million or plus dollars, I'm putting 500K back in. That's it. The rest is staying on the sidelines for the next accumulation period. But technically, we are just starting this. We don't even know what this administration is going to do. I mean, your 401ks, you got to be loading up on those, brothers and sisters. Load up on that shit. I'm sorry I give such long-winded answers when you ask a simple question. But I always feel like there's more to just a question and more than just one answer in view. So sorry about that. Hi, Abhisek YT. Welcome. Welcome. If you're new, hit the subscribe button if you would. Metal. I know, I'm yapping. Hope to be a BTC whole coiner after the bull run and buy it at the bottom. Yeah, so you don't have to buy it at the bottom. I waited for the bottom and I didn't get it. I was going to buy it at 15K and I'm like, I'm going to get 10K out of it. And I didn't. Then I was going to buy it at 20K. Didn't buy it. I have it at 8K and 3K and less from a long time ago, but I wanted to buy a couple more. You will get a whole Bitcoin in the next bear market. You'll get one. Just make all the right moves. You certainly don't want to be buying Bitcoin now. Just buy, get out, have money on, waiting on the sideline. And what's the difference between 15K and 20K? It was just such a weird place in the market. I just didn't feel comfortable doing that. Yet I paid $20,000 or $100,000 for other things. So it's a mistake on my end. It's okay. Nor did I buy Chainlink at $9 and bucks like I wanted to, or $6. I just didn't do it. Yeah, sushi. I don't eat sushi, but I it's fine. I wouldn't be buying it. It's kind of an older play, but it should do well in the market. It's just not something I'm going to accumulate. Quiz game. But crypto homes, you'll get to that Bitcoin. Just not this run. Wait until it's cheap. Wait until all these ETFs sell off, take profits, then they load back in at 30,000, whatever it may be. You'll be able to buy multiple Bitcoins if you do all the right moves in this market. Multiple. Kaspa. No, not a Kaspa lover, but I think, it's had a run. I don't like the tokenomics. I think it'll do well, but I was listening to BitBoy the other day for about 2 seconds, and he was tearing it apart. He just likes the to rile people up. That's what he's all about. He's ripping on Kaspa, even though he used to love it. He's a hypocrite on everything. But I think it's fine. I would definitely not be buying here, but I think it'll do okay. I really don't love the tokenomics of it. But for that not to have another leg up would be surprising, and I just think it will. But I like to tell you my truth about something, and if I'm going to buy it or not, or if I do own it. And to this one, I don't think there's anything wrong with buying it and holding it, but I'm certainly not going to. How are y'all peoples? Metal. From India. Welcome from India. Welcome. Very large Indian community out where I live. Good schools out by me, and they value education. So I welcome you. Hopefully I can help, and this community can help change your life a little bit. Hit the subscribe button if you would. Hate asking that. Hey, Reagan. XLM. What do I think of XLM? Okay. I will tell you. I don't like it. It'll follow XRP, but I do not like the project. I was tempted to scalp it and buy it at like when it was at 9 cents ages ago and 6 cents. But it'll do fine. Probably the tokenomics suck. Everything about it sucks. I hate the leadership in it and how he dumped on the XRP community forever, every month, every quarter, whatever it used to be, billions. But I think the project will do okay. It's had such a serious run up. If XRP makes another leg up past $3, so on and so forth, which it will eventually, I hope, XLM will hit 70, 80 cents, $1, I would think. And I have the money to buy some if I really, truly believe that. No way in hell I'm investing in it. But I don't think there's anything wrong with doing it. It'll go up if XRP does. But I am not a fan of the project. It'll be nothing. They'll have deals like XRP has deals, but ultimately it's not going to amount to much. But the price might do well. Jupiter, Cake, Dot. Okay. Like Jupiter. Cake is okay. Dot, I think, Dot 2.0 should be out, and, I don't know. That's not working out. I have it. I own it. I would not be buying it. I would not get exposure to it. I mean, what will it do? $20, $30 maybe. I'm not expecting much out of it, so it's, not even 1% of my portfolio. Jupiter I like. Don't own any. But I do not see anything wrong with having some Jupiter. It's a good price at, $1.10. All-time highs, $1.84. The volume's decent. Circulating supplies, 1.4 billion. But think of this. It's only 14% out of of the total supply. So you have to do a little homework, see when they're going to have token releases. Go to token unlocks, see when they're going to release. But I think Jupiter is good. Just not going to be in my portfolio. And you're probably thinking of what, Pancake Swap? Yeah, I can't give you much thought on that. Ray. I only bought more XDC. Okay. Tell me your top 5 crypto coin. Big holding? Sure. I can do that. I can do that. Bear with me. All right. So I have a ton of XRP, ton of AIOZ, ton of Ando, ton of Benki, ton of Velodrome. I'm just gonna go that, ton of decent amount of Near. These are big winners for me, okay? A nice amount of Cardano, a big amount of Injective, a decent amount of Proppy, a big amount of Say, Cody, big amount. Huge amount of AMP, but it's not in the money. So if you're looking at profits, those other ones are very profitable. AMP is not, but if AMP goes to 6 cents, where I bought it, it's a couple $100,000 to get out. Basic attention token, a bunch from the last market. So I have a couple million of a project called XCN, high risk play. So, and a lot more than that. I have like 48 cryptos, which everyone has heard, but if you haven't, I'll go through some of them real quick, very fast. Bitcoin, XRP, Cardano, Axelar, Injective, Benki, Moonwell, have a ton of Moonwell, Avalanche, Velodrome, Ondo, AIOZ, Near Protocol, Proppy, Ethereum, XCN, Metis, Cody, Marland, Say, Solana, Illuvium, Quant, Aave, SpareX, District OX, Scale, Alchemy Pay, Polygon, Polkadot, Anchor, Cosmos, Tia, that's Celestia, Goldfinch, HBAR, V4 Token, Turbo, Floki, Vara, Bonk, AMP, TrueFi, Flare, Shadow Token, Basic Attention Token, Suku, Degen, Alio, Core Chain. I have a list of things I've wanted to buy, but I don't think I'm going to get them. I think I should stop buying and just keep loading on to what I have, which is kind of what I've been doing. I have none of those, Metal says. I know you don't. Oh, you have Bitcoin. You have Ethereum. Ones I wish I bought. Link. I sold Arrow. I sold quite a bit of other things, Stacks. I sold a lot of good projects, but it's okay. The ones I put the profits into are doing quite well. This is the riskiest portfolio I've ever had in crypto. And honest to God, it's paying off. It's fine. If the market keeps going, it'll be fine. If the market stops and we crash, so be it. I'll buy more. Do you trade at any certain times or just kind of watch the market during the day? I watch the market every second of the day. But I do every now and then do a trade. I did a trade on, I think it was shipping this year. I made a couple $100,000 on it. I put in a few $100K at like a penny or 2 pennies and just doubled it and sold it immediately. Paid a shitload on commissions, but it was a couple $100K that I made. And so all that money came out. And I took out 40% to sit for taxes, which I may need to pay that. I may not. It may be 30%. We'll see. And then I took out some profits, and then I let, it was like 80K sit in my account to just execute when I want into crypto. I didn't care, that was more, I look at it as free money then. And now that I'm getting more familiar with advanced growth, I'll do more of that in the as we get going. Right now is not a great time to trade for me. I like when things are moving volatilely, that's when I get in. But I only make a couple trades this bull market, you'll see. Unless I get into leverage, then God help me, Metal will have to probably send a straitjacket down to Illinois from Canada. But we'll see if that happens or not. Yeah, Fed is great. Hold on, let's see, let me read. Someone's telling me also that our USD also was a good thing to buy or have. Yeah, I don't think you have to buy it or have it. It'll be good for Ripple. I believe it will. So we'll have to see how that plays out, Reagan. I have none of those. One of these days, VC has to consolidate. Oh, yes, I will be consolidating like crazy. I plan on walking away from this bull market, hopefully, with one crypto in Bitcoin. That's it. I'm not selling any. Fetch is good. I watched Fetch go from a couple pennies all the way up. I watched it go from 17 cents to 24 cents this year. I watched it trade. That would have been a great trade, and I kept wanting to do it. I just didn't. 17 cents to 24 cents, 17 cents to 21 cents, 17 cents to 24 cents constantly. Did that like 10 times. And that would have been a great trade constantly. You could have spot traded it. But then I bought it at like 30 cents. Stupid, I should have bought it low. I ended up selling that as well. That was a stupid sell. Selling that in Arrow was not a great sell for me, but I made money on it. I certainly think buying the ASI token is fine to do. Me personally, I would buy AIOs before that. That's just my opinion. Just if you look at the tokenomics of it, and more and more people are talking about it, it's more of a deep in AI play. You have $1 million. Quiz game. Oh, you have $1 million crypto. Yes, couple. I do. Currently, your portfolio is up or down. Mine is up. There's a couple projects that are down, like AMP, but everything's making its way up. Basic Attention token. If all my projects from last cycle that's down, if they come to where I just bought them, it'll be 400, 500,000. And they're making their way up. If Basic Attention token, that just has to get to like 76 cents, and it's okay. I just wait. I wrote them off in my head, and if they come back, it's good. If I make profits on them, wow, but I'll be happy just to break even on every single one of them, because what I'll do is just sell those. It's long-term capital gains, or if I break even, it's no capital gains. So I'll probably try to take a little profits to cover my costs and everything, but if I can't, I'm good too. Even if I take a little loss on them, it'll still be worth it. I mean, AMP, I wrote off. I never thought it would get to a penny again, and it's there. Free fun tickets. 5150. That is true. Great album as well. Great album. So this is going to be a with the Fed meeting and everything. And like I keep saying, I truly little weird. Don't be surprised if you sell off. I'm not saying we're going to. Nobody knows if you sell off a little on the Fed meeting, Fed announcement day, because my gut tells me he's going to be hot. He's going to have a little bit of concern in his tone, and this market reacts to tone. Not only will the crypto market, but the equities market. It's irrational. And they sell off and then they buy back. I mean, it just could be a crazy thing that, could be a ton of liquidations, because I just think he's going to be a little bit cautiously hawkish. I really do. We've had warm data come out. So it's just something to think about. Yeah. And I just think it's going to be uneasiness. I do like seeing that we're 103,000. We're 2,000 away from me saying we're going to get to 105 this weekend, but it was more of a question mark. I don't know where it's going to go. And I didn't like the redness we've had in the alts, but, Bitcoin needs to make its next leg up, bust through 104, 105, 106. At one point, I know we have billions of liquidation of shorts up at 105,000, around there. We bust through those, and we can have some type of strength. Your altcoins will make its next leg up, because money will come out and drive those up. It'll be very nice. Some of the ones that have been stagnant will just boom, make its next leg up. I will tell you a little bit of a disappointment is Near Protocol. I have a ton of it. Everyone loves it. Everyone says this and that. Why is it not at $10 or $20? So you have to think about that when people are talking so strong about these projects. It has not come back to its $9-ish, almost $10 range before everything started hitting the crapper in March, April, May area. That's concerning. Now, it could have its play. I'm certainly not selling it here. My goal for, Near was at least get through the all-time highs. $20 only. It already has a, pretty big market cap of 8 billion, 8.3 billion. But, volume's down a little bit, but it's not making a move up. So I would definitely not be a buyer of Near Protocol here. I love it. Everyone loves it because they think it's an AI. They think it's layer one. They think everything of it, that it does it all. Well, that's great, but we need to translate into price appreciation. Most big caps have gone up again. Chainlink had its big run up again. All these other projects, Solana, Aave, killing it. Yet Near Protocol, as much love as it gets, we just give a shit about price. Short-term top of Bitcoin, 107, 108K next few months, then sideways. For someone new at this, what app? Yeah, you could be right on that. I think for the next couple of months could be. I think we could break out of that pretty quick, but I think we have to get through the inauguration and get some good news. Right now, even decent news is just kind of keeping us, down 5%, up 10%, that type of thing. So we're just trading. This is true trading sideways right now. Not like everyone was calling that we're sideways trading from March until November. That was not sideways trading. That was a bear market, and that was a down market. It had nothing to do with sideways trading. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens on that. Reagan, for someone new at this, what app would someone download to get started or to sell on? Coinbase, Kraken. Coinbase is the easiest. You'll pay the most for it. I don't know how much money you have, but Coinbase, that's what I use. I've been doing this for ages. At least to get you started. There's some great videos out there to help you. You download the Coinbase app and get started that way. You KYC. You have to. I don't know what country you're in. If you're here in America, it's pretty easy. You take a picture of your ID. People might get negative about that, and they get negative about KYC, then F off. I don't, to me, know my info. I don't care. They know you anyways, and I'm not hiding anything, so I don't give a crap. But I think Coinbase is the easiest one to get started. Then you can get a little comfortable. The fees are expensive, but you hook it up to your bank account, you connect it, it's very safe, and away you go. You can buy from fiat, you can buy from your currency. It's so easy. Does that help, Reagan? But if you haven't done that yet, you got to do it. You got to jump on the train, brother. Or sister. I don't know. I know a Reagan vegan activist who was killed up in Canada. Reagan was a female, so. She died at a slaughterhouse. Got hit by a slaughterhouse truck. Ran her over. Older woman. Bullshit. Speaking out for the voiceless, she becomes the voiceless. So did that make sense, Reagan? The answer is Coinbase or Kraken. Two easiest ones. Coinbase is the easiest. Then you can switch over to Coinbase Pro, which just a button, you're good to go. So, what did I buy today? I bought a couple things today. Bought a little more Say, bought a little more riskier stuff. Added my Cody, added to, what was that? TrueFi. Kind of DCing on a ton of these. I just bought, stupidly, I hate meme coins, and yet I bought Turbo when it was on here, and I'm getting killed on that. That was stupid. Because right now, meme coins are a little weak. I bought more Vara as well. So I have a ton of shit in my portfolio that's just high risk. And I'll be happy to double, triple it. Okay, and yes, that helps very much. Sorry about your friend. That is horrible. Oh, what did I say about my friend? Didn't Turbo just get added? Yeah, I bought it at the high. Straight down from there. Normally I would DCA, but I didn't put in that much money. It was stupid. I was gonna buy that or like Moodang or what I had, because to me it looked like things were gonna get a little hot with memes, and I was getting the money, like kind of like what I did with Bonk. Bonk got listed there. I bought it at the low on Coinbase, and it's been in the money ever since. And it dropped down once, in the after listing when everything was crashing, and I bought a little more, and it's been up ever since. Those are nothing to me. I don't have enough in them to hurt me either way, or probably even help me, because I bought Floki as well. The odds of any of them getting to 1 cent is almost impossible. The only one that I see that could, if it really took off, would be that I own, would be Bonk or Floki. And it would take a tremendous amount of money. Floki more than Bonk. It's not going to happen. But if craziness happened and a ton of volume came in and everyone was all about it, it would happen. Anything's possible in crypto. Anything, but you know, when you see trillions in the market cap, it's a stupid buy. Thank you for helping me and your time you share with us. Oh, it's my pleasure. You know, it's a little warmer today, so I thought I would do it for my run. I'm headed home. I gotta try to get my pup to eat, who's got blastomycosis, fungus, trying to save his life. 6 years old. So he didn't eat this morning. Got to try to do that. What else? Anything else, guys? We'll have to see how today. I'm hoping, you know, since it's been kind of shitty for a couple of days, that this greenness helps and continues. And tonight we liquidate above us and we get back to 104, 105. But even if we have a great night and even a great Monday, remember, if we do really killer tonight, likelihood of profit taking Monday is very likely. Doesn't always happen. But when the markets wake up, there will be profit taking, always. But just note, even with a strong night, if we have it and we need it to get more interest coming, is the Fed this week. I keep repeating it, but you just have to know. If you're seeing a lot of volatility this week, a lot of red, and you're frustrated, know that. Have money on the side ready, though. If you want to get into the market, you've had an opportunity, taking advantage of some, you know, cheaper prices. You might have that this week. So just have your capital ready. How's your dog doing this week? It's been rough, brother. Thank you for asking. You know, it's like 105 fever. 2 days ago was a little better. Then the last 2 days have been rough. It's the medicine. It causes an immune response. The problem is after, you know, hopefully he's able to survive all this at home. It's just hard to see, you know. If he's able to survive it, you know, this is like a 6 month or a year process if he survives. Then we got to get him fixed. Even though he's 6, we didn't believe in fixing him. I won't go into that. But you might think he's clear, but the fungus moves and it hides in their testicles, hides in organs. So they got to be on this horrible medicine. Thank you for asking. It's rough to see, you know, if you're someone like my family, you love your companions. And I went 17 years without having a dog after my last one died at 7 from cancer within a week. And that was caused from, they believe, from fixing him too early. So I went 17 years because I didn't want to go through that crap again. And kind of are, but I think we have a chance. He's got to fight, though. So that's all I got. That's all I got. Hopefully, you know, I just wanted to come on quick. Went a little longer than I thought. I appreciate all you. Things are looking good. I mean, this is what we want to see. We want to see Bitcoin lead the pack like it's doing right now. We need to get that, keep it strong here, but we need to get injected to Bitcoin 104, 105, 106,000. Then money comes out and boom into alts, assuming Bitcoin doesn't crash. It's just the money comes out and goes into alts. We'll get there. I will talk to y'all soon. If you're new to this, subscribe, ask questions, whatever you guys need. I'm here. Metal, be good. Reagan, be good. Hot sauce, pumice. Quiz game. Appreciate all you. Cap or die, of course. My brother from India. Abakash. YT. Crypto Homes. Luca. I am him. XR. Blah, blah, blah. Hot sauce, I said. Venbon. Krinjivy. Bagels. Buggles. All ya. Be good. I'll talk to you soon.